Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am the Chornik, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna review Pokemon XY&Z episode number 40? 40 already? What is this? Guys, we have only 9 to 10 episodes left of Pokemon XY&Z. Can you believe that? It's almost over. It's mind-blowing, it's crazy, and this has been the best series and everything, and it's almost over. You know, in the very beginning, we're like, oh, we're so happy and everything. And now it's like, gosh, what's gonna happen, dude? You know, like, the series is coming to its end. Anyway, guys, let's delve right into this episode now, shall we? And, gosh, it's getting more and more exciting. And, to be honest, this was probably one of the darkest episodes of Pokemon I've ever seen in the entire Pokemon anime. Like, it was so good. Like, it was so dark that it made this episode so good. Like, the fact that, like, Alain's breakdown and Manon crying and, like, Bonnie screaming her head off, like, because she felt Zygarde's pain and it was, like, it was rubbing into her head, and somehow she was able to connect with Zygarde somehow. And so she was screaming, and, you know, Blaziken Man's trying to help her. He's like, are you okay? Are you okay? And Bonnie's like, ah! You know, she's just screaming. Like, it was honestly, like, so dark. And Lysandre is telling Ash about his past and about how he used to save people and stuff. But they got greedy, and so he wants to wipe the world of these people that, you know, keep demanding more and more and more. And, you know, demanding more and more help. And that's why Lysandre wants to wipe them all out and stuff. And he's telling Ash that he's gonna be the guide for the new people, for the new world, and he's gonna take Ash's power from him. He said he wants to have the maximum power possible, and he wants to take it from Ash, and he knows that he's like, I want to have the power that you have. You know, you're able to use, you know, you're able to, quote, mega evolve without a stone. You're able to have some sort of power without anything. You don't have to use anything. It's pure, this bond phenomenon. And so I want to use that to my whim, you know what I'm saying? So that's why Lysandre was saying to Ash, and Ash was like, and he sends up his little bug things, which, like, use Mega Evolution energy to take control of the being that they're zapping, such as, you know, what they did with Zygarde and all that. And then, but when they were zapping Ash, he was just like, I'm gonna take you and you're gonna be mine. And he's like zapping Ash, and holy crap, and Ash is like, no, I will not be yours. And all of a sudden he's just like, let's go, the battle is on. And all of a sudden he just like fuses with Greninja, and holy heck, the transformation of Ash in Greninja. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Like, the way it was, like, it shot up in the sky, all the water. And it wasn't just around Greninja. Ash and Greninja had this fuse of water between them. And, like, it went to that shortcut that we see in the opening where, you know, Ash, like, you know, cries and you see that little water drip from his face. And onto, like, you know, that was, oh my gosh, like, the tear dropping and then him fusing with Greninja. And they, like, broke the things that were holding them together, you know, like that were keeping them upright and whatnot, their little shackles or whatnot. And so, holy crap. And Ash finally realized Alain's situation, and that Alain was actually doing this for Manon. He was collecting Mega Evolution for Manon, and Ash thought, why are you doing this? He kept asking Alain, why are you doing this? Say something, do something. And Alain just kind of sat there, and then once Ash realized that it was for Manon, and Lysandre said, oh, that's so cute, you were doing it for Manon. No, this is what we're really doing it for. And Alain just, like, he broke down, got on his knees, and honestly, it made me like Alain more. You know, even though I'm still a little salty over him beating Ash in the finals. That's still there, and I still hate it. But this helped me like Alain a little bit more, like, just seeing, like, the passion, like, the fact that he broke. I mean, he just, like, got on his knees and he punched the freaking ground, and he was crying, dude. Oh, dude, this episode was so dark, I loved it. This was what Pokemon would be if it was, like, more dark and, you know, more of a mature show, dude. It was crazy. And then Team Rocket seems to know, like, everything about Team Flare. Like, they know where their secret base is, so that's why they were saying, hey, guys, get in our helicopter, we can take you to the base. We can wipe them out there. So, looks like Serena and Manon and Synchromo and Team Rocket are gonna face off the rest of Team Flare back at their secret base or whatnot. Now we got Ash and Alain facing Lysandre. After Alain freed the rest of Ash's Pokemon, they went in against his Mega Gyarados and his Pyroar, and they wiped out his Pyroar, and every single one of Ash's Pokemon, except for Talonflame, poor Talonflame, fought against Lysandre and wiped out his Pyroar, and it looks like Alain's kind of getting his butt kicked by that Gyarados, but to be honest, it looked pretty dang cool, and we have that to go on for the next episode. It's probably going to get interrupted. Both Zygardes are now taken over by Team Flare, so now Squishy's even taken over. But Clemont, though, and this is the last thing probably going to talk about. Besides Champion, Malva, yes, I know Steven Stone's coming in, probably to face Malva also in the next episode, but that's for the next episode. We're talking about that, but Steven Stone's coming in here for I don't know why, but I mean, Team Flare is kind of outnumbered at this point. I don't know how they're going to be able to do much damage. It looks like things are going to start dwindling down, but this next episode, though, Clemont, even in this episode, Clemont just came off like a boss, and he wiped out those other two Team Flare admins, and Citroid freaking hung them, like... Like, dang, he freaking trapped them, and like, dang, this episode was so dark, and I love it. And Clemont had such a serious face on. Bunnelby was going in, Chespy's going in. Luxray's finally not using freaking Swift, using Wild Charge. Oh my gosh, dude, Clemont, I think, is gonna be going through some serious stuff, though, in this next episode. I mean, Citroid, it looks like Citroid's gonna die. The Clembot, looks like he's gonna, because apparently in the translations they have some little like dialogue where Clement says like, "It's nice knowing you, Clembot." Like, what the heck's going on? Like, what? So, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much it's getting really dark. Holy crap. If it wasn't dark enough in this episode, I think we're gonna be seeing dark stuff in the next episode also. And what's gonna happen between Zygarde and Bonnie? Are they having some bond phenomenon? You know, what's happening with Clemont and the death of Clembot, you know? What's gonna happen with Ash? Anyway, guys, I love you all. Post what you think below, and peace out!